Hey guys, it's Rob, and welcome to the Dodger Down Low.
And now it's time for Dodger baseball.
So this past week has been a bit of a shit show in baseball. It started out with the Astros scripted apology. Then we followed it up with Bellinger's response. Harsh words coming from him, coming from the MVP, which everybody in the world agrees with. Then you got Carlos Correa's response. Then you got a bunch of other big leaders, Mike Trout, Chris Bryant's coming out and speaking against it. And then you got Rob Manfred, the commissioner of baseball, basically putting it off like it's nothing, like it's no big deal.
Also, on top of that, calling the World Series trophy a piece of metal. I don't know if the commissioner's ever won anything in his life. Maybe he hasn't, but the reason every guy is in this room, the reason every guy is, working out all off season and showing up to camp early and putting in all the time and effort is specifically for that trophy, which, by the way, is called the commissioner's trophy. So for him to devalue it the way he did yesterday is just tells me how out of touch he is with the players in this game. And, at this point, the only thing devaluing that trophy is that it says commissioner on it.
That's the big deal. It's not just a piece of metal. It's something, the hard work and dedication that it takes to become a champion, that it takes to win a World Series. It's not easy. How is it right that we don't take a World Series championship ring from a team that has proven to cheat through an entire regular season, through the postseason to the World Series as well? But they get to keep their ring. Who knows if they would have even made the playoffs had they not have cheated? How much better were they? How many wins did they pick up throughout the year to better their playoff standing? The baseball world knows. Hell, the whole world knows at this point what the Astros have done. Like Bellinger said,
everyone knows they stole the ring from us.
that is such a huge advantage to know what pitch is coming or what pitch is not coming, what count it is. That is such a huge advantage that any bid leader would admit. If he knew a 95-mile-an-hour heater was coming, he'd put it over the fence. If he knew a slider was coming in a 3-1 count, he would put it over the fence.
Me going up to the plate knowing what's coming would be pretty fun up there. So, it's just, like I said, it's a lot of guys lost respect for some of the guys. And
then you got Correa's dumbass response.
But the commission's report clearly says that all those activities were conducted in 2017. 2018, nothing happened. 2019, nothing happened. It was just talented players playing the game of baseball with passion and winning ball games.
2018, it did say you guys did things.
2018, we played clean. 2019, we got to a World Series playing clean baseball all around.
Carlos, 2018, you guys were using the replay room. I know Codebreaker emanated from the front office, but the players were using it. Report says the players were doing this.
That we're using what?
The replay room to decode signs and then use them out on the field.
No, in what I know as a player is that when in 2018, we from second base will try to get the signs, which is not illegal. It's what players do. But in 2018, we didn't use the trash can. We didn't use the center field camera. We didn't use any of that. The Codebreaker thingy that comes from on top. Players, honestly, Ken, I'm telling you the truth.
I call bullshit. No one believes you.
2019, nobody wore buzzers. Nobody wore buzzers. That's a lie. The reason Jose Altuve didn't want to get his shirt ripped off, I'm going to tell you.
Oh, tell us.
Earlier in the year, he hit a walk-off at Minute Maid Park. I ripped off his shirt with Tony Kemp. There is pictures of that. There is videos of that. You can go look at it. I ripped off his shirt. His wife told my wife, why is Carlos ripping Altuve's shirt? I don't like that. I don't like that. So when he's walking, so he's running from third base to home plate, I'm the guy up front. I'm the guy up front, the first one waiting for him. He's like, don't take my shirt off. The second reason that he don't want me to talk about this, but I'm going to say it, is because he got an unfinished tattoo on his collarbone right here that honestly looked terrible. It was a bad tattoo. And he didn't want nobody to see it. He didn't want to show it at all.
So you're telling me that Altuve's wife told Correa's wife, told Correa, that she didn't like him ripping off his shirt, and also because he had an ugly tattoo. So you're telling me a player hits a walk-off home run off of one of the best closers of the past decade to send his team to the World Series, and his first response is to tell them not to rip off his jersey, to run straight to the dugout, past the reporters, past the people screaming his name, past the teammates jumping up and down, straight to the dugout to come out with a different shirt. Get the fuck out of here. And now with Manfred's response, once again, it just kind of shows that he's not connected with what's going on in baseball. He's not connected with the sport. It's just a business to him that he's trying to make bigger. That's all it is, just a money game to him. You know, you're telling me that these players that bust their ass all season long, all off season, spring training, the dog days of summer, into the September grind for the playoff push, and you're telling me that they don't bust their ass for that piece of metal that has the commissioner's name on it, is an important thing that the teams come together to build and work for and achieve something as great as a World Series title. Any cheater across sports, across the Olympics, across anything, cheaters never prosper. Cheaters never win. That has been taught since we were kids. So now we're having to explain to our kids why these guys cheated all season long. These guys cheated during the postseason all the way to the World Series and won. And they get to keep what they cheated to win. Vacate the trophy. It's time. Nobody wants that trophy. It's a tainted piece of metal anyways. Nobody wants it. Don't give it to anybody. But they should not be able to keep something that they didn't earn, that they didn't spend the time and effort and hours in the gym and hours on the field busting their ass to win. So what do you guys think? I know it's tough to talk about, but what do you guys think? Do you think their punishment is enough, or do you think, like everybody else, that their title should be vacated and they should no longer be referred to as the 2017 World Series champs? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel, and until next time, guys, see you on the down low.